Yes. To answer the question, we still going to get that 1937 Maytag. We still going to put that thing together, and that's what I done. That's what I done built right here. This side trip that we're on to build that cart to put it on. I needed to build a whole bunch of wheels, iron wheels, for a couple of 3 projects I've got going. So, my theory is if you're going to build more than 2 or 3 of anything, build a jig. Okay, I just now went on ahead and knocked this jig out here. It's a piece of about a 1/2 inch thick steel. It's really a nice piece of steel. And I drilled it out yonder in the middle, and I put these here carriage bolts on yonder for some legs to give you a working height. And this thing right here, that's the center. That's going to be the center. That's going to be the hub of the wheel. 1/2 inch bolt, a real nice hole right yonder. I didn't ream it, but it's nice. And then I took the punch yonder and laid out some dividing lines, just something to go by, because when I get the welding slag off of there, the lines go away. So I got the punch marks to work with if I never need to get a. But you put that in there like that, and you just snug it up. The wheels, the rim. This part right there, y'all see that? That's going to be the wheel, the rim, and it's 1/8 inch, 1/8 inch thick by 1 inch, just old flat steel. You get it up there at the hardware store if you want to, or over yonder at the steel yard. It's easy to work with. And what I've done is I got this here pulley wheel and put it on a 1 inch bar as a mandrel. It's just something to hold to. That's a couple of foot long. Put that on there, and I roll that around there. That flat piece of metal, you just put that metal on there, clamp it down, and just roll it right around there, and just weld it. Just run a weld across there, and you've got a rim. It takes 4 of them for 4 wheels. We got them done. And you can line it up by the punch marks in yonder. Is always a preliminary reference point. I just cut these off of some bar stock. It's 1 inch, and that's how tall this hub is 1 inch, and that's how tall this rim is 1 inch. Everything's in line. And I made these hold downs. The beauty about building a jig is once you've got the jig, then all of the parts you build thereafter will be the same. It's still shop built, one of. You do not want to get away from that home shop, homemade way of doing things. That's the reason for these riser blocks here. I had this material left from another project. It was just a remnant. Waste not, want not. And once you get all of these bolts, collars, and bolts assembled, then you don't have to take these off every time. You can just loosen them up, slide this ring out. When you're finished with slide the wheel out, and then just slide the other ring in there. It works really good. But you clamp that down, keep in alignment with those pins in yonder, and it looks pretty good. So you just tighten these up. Now once you tighten these hold downs up, that rim, this is not going to move. This is tight, and it's not going to move. Now the next thing you have to do is you got to have these spokes. You got to have a lot of them. In this case here, I choose 5/16 cold roll material, and I just now cut them off with the bandsaw. You're going to need 32 of them. I want them to be kind of center line on the wheel, so I'll put a 1/4 inch spacer in there, lay the spoke in there like that, and weld it. Lay the other one in there and weld it. Well, 4, and then 4 more, 8 spokes per wheel. And you just keep laying your spokes in orderly manner, and 8 of them equally spaced. And you can weld this either gas. You could actually braze them if you wanted to. Arc welding, little war welder works really good on here. I may gas weld these 4 wheels here. I've just not did it for a while. And these hold fast. I drilled 4 extra holes in there, and this is a hold fast. And if you've got a spoke that's kind of acting up on you a little bit, they're moving around, so you got it too short just a shade, you can take this, just anything, it don't matter what it is, and put it right underneath that arm of that right there and hold it straight and hit that with a hammer, and it'll hold that fast right there. It won't move. Well, it works really good. I made 2 of them, and if you need them, you can use them like that. But a hold fast works really good. Look it up. Let that be the homework. And to remove a hold fast, you have to hit it on the other end just lightly, just with a small hammer or the side of a wrench, and it comes right up out of there. It's a wonderful little gadget the way that thing works. Look it up. Quite interesting. You'll probably need one in your line of business.